Okay.
Audio.
Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Mama's house, y'all. It is a evening here in the Midwest. It's actually kind of nice right now. It's been a lovely, well, it's been a beautiful day, but I know it's supposed to be storming again, or at least raining again. We've had so much rain here lately. We definitely don't need any more, even though were in a drought less than a month ago. All we've had is rain. And we took a little bit of a what's it called, a hooky day? Played hooky to go to the pool today
Yes.
on a Friday because
Oh,
it's
nice.
supposed to rain tomorrow. Rain out our one day that we usually get to go to the
I
pool.
want to cut grass tomorrow. I guess that's not gonna happen.
Well, it's only supposed to hopefully rain in the morning, but
Yeah, still
being a local pool, we weren't sure if they were going to open if it was storming in the morning. So I'm glad we went today and we were all able to be together, except for poor Tiger, who is stuck so far away from us. But the four the original of us
Yes.
were there today, which was nice.
OGs.
That's right. But hopefully we'll get Tiger up here at some point to do it with us, but I doubt it.
The pools will be closing soon. So.
Yes, and it's been so sad.
Yeah, it's mid-August.
I love water. I love the pool. It makes me relax, and even you are. I've never been a fan of the water, Papa, but you are starting to even enjoy and relax in
Yes,
the water.
it is relaxing being a buoy in the middle of water.
Yeah, we Daddy the buoy. Yeah,
Papa.
Sorry, Papa the buoy.
That's better.
He was just going boo.
Daddy sounds weird over the
Yeah,
over pod.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do all that.
Pop. Yes, Pop.
So it is Papa and
Papa
I,
Philly.
and Lizard is here in his house, and Tiger is with us remotely because he's been a busy working dude and haven't been able to see him much. So we are making it work. How has life been, Mr. Tiger?
Very, very busy. I'm helping to remodel a department store.
Wow. So is that something that's going to be long term?
Started, see, we just ended our second week and it's scheduled to go until the first week of November. So, a few months.
Well, hey, but then you said there was possibility they would keep you on, right?
Yep, yep. That's the hope, but there's no guarantee.
Right, but I mean, everyone seems to like you there, and you seem to like it. So far, so good, right?
So far, so good. I can't complain, but there's still a few more months to go, and I am a very cautious, skeptical, paranoid person.
And you know what? Sometimes life has taught us to be that way.
Yep, unfortunately.
But gotta keep trying, gotta have some faith, gotta keep that hope alive, and just keep working at it. That's what we keep doing. But so what's sad though, we're gonna start out this with a little bit of a downer and kind of try to work our way back up. Maui.
Yes.
I
Devastation.
don't know if we've talked about it a lot on with you guys out there in the
Just started like maybe a week ago.
but I don't know if you've talked about our experience going to Maui.
We have not.
It was 3 years ago.
August.
Now.
About this time.
Yeah, or about 3 years ago. And we went to Maui for a week, and it was life-changing.
Yeah.
I mean,
the best vacation ever.
My pain was better. The weather was amazing. If it rained, it rained for like 10 minutes and it blew right over.
Yeah. It was like
and then it was immediately like sunny and beautiful again. It was just
really cool palm trees.
Chickens everywhere.
Yep,
lizards everywhere.
Chickens in the McDonald's parking lot. That's where they get the nuggets.
Were like
So if you're in the Midwest, robins and Eric blue jays are like a big thing. Replace that with chickens, and that's basically what you're gonna see in Maui.
Because they don't really have native birds because it's really hard
That's how they
for a
get
bird to
started,
fly
right?
there, being out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
So, like, every bird is, brought in. And so that's how chickens just became wild. They wander.
Weird.
I don't know how they don't have stinky, rotten eggs everywhere. That's my thought first thing whenever I saw them. I was like, are there rotten eggs, like, everywhere? Is there someone that goes around and collects them?
Nothing about the geckos.
Well, I said we have lizards.
Yeah.
The lizards will probably eat the chicken eggs.
Very protective over their eggs. They won't just lay them just anywhere.
Well, these were pretty wild. I mean, they just kind of went around and did their thing, and but they also expected to be fed.
Yeah, I fed a tiny chick, like a teenager chick, one fry, and they swarmed.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh my God, she's got food!"
And you got
They ran at her.
Yeah.
you got to chuck them and go.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, they're just wandering around everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
But unfortunately, a couple of places that we went to see no longer exist at this point.
It is really sad. See, I watched the initial reports and then I saw the videos, and that was a mistake because my heart broke.
Yeah.
Because that was where our dream, that's our goal, is to end up on a Hawaiian island. We were at Maui. We loved Maui. It was so laid back and friendly and everything. And so that we weren't sure if we'd be able to afford Maui,
Yeah.
but we thought maybe we'd end up on the Big Island.
But there's also wildfires in the Big Island too.
Right.
That's not being reported.
Well, because it's not burnt to the ground like
true.
poor Maui.
Not
is.
yet, but they're calming down.
It was just, it's so sad, the videos of it. And the places like Lahaina,
Yep, that's where it started.
it was like, it's gone. And that was a historic place that's been there for, I don't know how long.
2 other historic hotels are burnt down. The Plantation Inn and the Best Western Pioneer Inn, both are burnt to the ground.
Oh.
No longer exist.
I would like to give a positive note, though, that since we went on vacation to Maui, we were able to see it.
Yes.
Yeah, we did get to experience it while it was there.
For all the people who died, who got hurt, who have to leave their homes
or lost everything they own.
And that tree that you were in Lahaina doesn't exist no more.
I bet not.
No, it's not. Everything's gone.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I bet the tree was one of the first things.
That was like one of the oldest, coolest trees, and that's why every kid there was taking pictures, climbing in it,
Yeah.
doing all kinds of, and of course our lizard, being a little lizard that she is, or they are, of course she was like the first one in there. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I saw a tree I could climb with my knees, and I was like, I'm ready.
Well, that was before you had bad knees.
Well, I still was having jointed.
The first thing Lizard did when we got there, well, besides going to the condo and getting everything ready, her and I went across the street to the beach, to the ocean.
Because that's literally, we were across the street.
And the first thing she did was get on her knees, and it was like she didn't believe the waves, You have
to knock over by the ocean if you're going to be by the ocean.
Well, until you experience it.
It knocked her backwards.
You don't understand how powerful even small waves are.
Yeah. Oh, and the current, not just the waves, the current is actually what you got to watch.
Yes.
So it doesn't take you right back out.
I know you've never been to a Caribbean island, but you've been to a much older island.
Right, Tiger?
Mr. Tiger?
Tiger? Yes, sorry.
I feel like we got muted.
No, I was stuffing my face really quick and having a drink. I did go to England back in 2000.
And that was because your grandmother is originally from England, correct? Right?
What month in 2000 did you go to England?
She grew up in England back, I think she was a teenager during World War II. Shortly after, she met her husband, who is a U.S. soldier fighting during World War II, and immigrated with him back to the United States and got married. Or got married there in Tam. I don't remember the order, but yeah.
Well, I really hope that we're somehow able to interview her for everyone to see, because number one, I got a thing for all thing British, okay? And Also, I love talking to older people and getting, that record of their life and thing before they're gone it is a blessing to have later. But I just think she'd be really cool to talk to. And I know she has a bit of a hearing issue.
What?
But so does Papa. So it's okay. We're used to it around here.
What?
And we'll figure something out and hopefully we'll get to talk to her. I'm jealous. I've always wanted to go to England too, but if I had my choice, I'd still pick Hawaii.
Yeah, tropical.
I think my soul is like reincarnated from like someone in Britain somewhere in the history, because I'm really attracted to like old timey British things and like Irish, Scottish kind of stuff. But
Remember how we came up with going to Hawaii? We actually were talking. We're like, oh, we're just gonna do something small for vacation. We're just gonna stay around here.
maybe we'll go to Branson. That's not too
It's
far.
not too far in the Midwest here. So, that's what we were thinking about. And then I'm like, well, what about someplace tropical? And then that's when Mom was like,
He was joking and he's like, can't we just go somewhere tropical?
and then Mom was like, what about Maui?
And I started, doing my doodly doos like I do and
The research.
looking it up, and I was like, we could totally swing it if we do this. And we did.
And a couple poor white folk ended up in Hawaii.
I don't know how we managed it, but these white people super white people landed in Maui, and it was like the most awesome
I
experience.
wasn't white after.
No, but it was the first time that Lizard flew.
Second
And-
time that I flew.
Auntie 420 came on vacation with us because Mallow did not want to go.
Yep.
How could you not want to go to Hawaii? But whatever, I don't understand it. But she came with us. Auntie did, and it was a really good time.
Yeah.
And it makes me really sad. I wonder if our condo is still there.
I'm not sure. Well, yeah, that's down the road. That's a little bit of ways from Lahaina,
Yeah.
but it's still. I think it's.
considering that almost all the island is, I
Well,
don't think.
When we were on Kihei,
Yes.
that Kihei got hit too. So
Oh.
yeah, maybe our
That's-
condo is not.
That's where our condo was.
Yeah, maybe our condo is not then.
Oh no. But that's sad. But hopefully there's a lot of insurance and people are gonna rebuild, and
Well, the governor closed Maui down.
well, I
Right.
would imagine so.
Also, he said that it's the biggest natural disaster ever in Maui.
Considering
Because
that the
they have
islands
volcanoes.
are volcanoes, that's saying something.
Other islands have had volcano eruptions. but
Yes.
recently.
It's just, it's sad. Okay, we're gonna lighten the mood a little bit. Okay, all of us poor people, and maybe even some of you people who have money, and that's how you have money, is by saving your money by not eating. I don't know. But we're fat people, except for Lizard. And we like to eat, right? I mean, it's just a thing. We do it. But we're sick of the same crap all the time.
Like spaghetti twice a week.
Yeah, and it's because it's cheap and it feeds everybody and it leaves leftovers for
You
lunches.
can at least do different noodles.
We do, and and even that just isn't, yeah. But so if anybody out there has any like cheap, easy, nothing crazy in it, like just cheap and easy recipes so that we can try something different, and we will happily review it for you guys, let you know how we did it, if we changed anything, how we
We
thought
actually do it on our podcast.
we could, but that would be a little chaotic. But we could try.
No, but like eat it is what I'm.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
we can
I'm done with it. So
have a
good.
taste on the podcast.
Maybe,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of interesting old recipes, I have been begging Lizard to help me make a Texas sheet cake, which she had never heard of. Now, Tiger,
I made it though.
have you ever heard of a Texas sheet cake?
Part of it, I have not had it.
Well, it's crack in a bowl.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Okay. And what threw Lizard off the fact that there's sour cream in it. But the sour cream is what makes the cake very light and moist and like almost spongy.
Some sheet cakes are actually on a sheet, cooking sheet.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a large flat sheet cake.
Have a big enough.
But we in our situation currently, we cannot do that.
Yeah.
So we just make it in smaller things and then kind of like put them together.
I thought maybe that
Oh no! It's just
was a Midwestern thing.
I don't know how to market,
Dude,
but
um,
we made it. Grudgingly, she was like, "Ew, it's got sour cream in it," and I was like, "Just wait, just wait." And I was like, "You can totally eat this cake without the icing, or because it's crack on in a bowl." I'm
Yeah.
telling you. And she took a bite, and she was like, "Oh my god!" Tell everyone how mistaken you were about sour cream and cake.
She's making it sound like I was totally vehemently against making this cake at all costs. In
No,
reality, I just had like, are you sure about the sour cream? Because I don't like sour cream. If you put like, just like 2 weeks before I made this cake, Taco Bell put sour cream on my burrito, and I was about to throw up from the texture and taste of sour cream in my burrito.
I also do not like straight sour cream.
So like having it in the cake, which I've heard about mayo and
Yeah.
that stuff in there, but I'm like, are you sure? I had some questions, but I made it. I made exactly the recipe said. I made it. I even made the topping because I thought the cake tasted great just without it.
But
The topping does add a lot to it.
and if it would have had the nuts in it, and I know that we can't eat nuts,
I
but
like
if it would have had that extra flavor, man, it is. Oh, it's like crack in your. Oh, it's so good.
It is pretty good.
I don't like nuts though.
No, and that we don't have nuts in our.
That Biloxi bowl cake over there.
Is that what we're gonna call it? The
We're gonna-
Biloxi bowl cake?
Biloxi bowl cake, since there can't be a Texas sheet cake.
Yeah, it can't. Yeah, because we ended up putting it in a giant bowl because there's a lid, and to keep it, not
Fresh.
drying out. And then when I just poured the icing over the entire mound of cake, and
Yeah.
oh my lord, it's so good. I had forgotten. It's been years, at least 15 years since I've had one.
You've had a Biloxi bowl cake before?
No, it was the sheet cake variety at
Oh,
that
okay.
point.
Okay.
They weren't cool like us and doing innovative things like a Biloxi bowl cake. But yeah, it's so good to have it again. But it's so bad because we're all diabetic.
Yeah, we can't have too much of it, that's for sure.
Well, Tiger's not diabetic, right? You can have the giant bowl of chocolate.
That'll be gone by the time we get to.
I have not been diagnosed with that specific thing at this time, no.
But that doesn't mean you don't have it. How long's it been since you've been to the doctor, my son?
We're gonna pass over that question real quick.
Are we gonna argue on the show?
But yeah, over the last 5 years, so I don't remember. So within 5 years.
The ER does not count as going to the doctor because they don't.
The last time I actually made an appointment to the doctor, they did not listen to me or take anything that I actually said into account. So it's been over 10 years.
Oh hell no!
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I mean, and by the way, Mama is gonna have a rant episode about certain things. Okay, you know how Papa's got his unplugged sports show where he says whatever he thinks. Mama's gonna have an unplugged show, and it's gonna get a little bit crazy. I think
It's gonna make the editing easy.
because there's not gonna be any. It's gonna be completely edit free. What I say. That's it, because that's what everyone needs to rant sometimes. That will be our time to let it out and let everybody be there for us too. Because we are there for everybody. Anybody that needs a friend, everybody needs to talk, everybody that feels different or, underappreciated, or I don't have any money and nobody gives a crap about me. That's not true. We are here for you.
Yes.
So we need new recipes, but if anybody has a recipe that they would like us to try and review on the show, we would happily do that too. We like to cook, and as long as it's not an expensive recipe, unless you're gonna send us the ingredients, we will totally do our best to recreate it and let you know what we think.
T Rizzo, you listening?
That's
Send us a
right, and we're
recipe.
gonna have some guest stars coming on.
Yeah.
T Rizzo's gonna join us. He's already,
What? Yeah.
and your other friend,
Did I, Dave?
Deadeye Dave.
Yep.
Okay. He's going to be on when we talk about conspiracies because he likes to talk about conspiracies. Or he's already requested to be on the show.
Is that why he chose Deadite?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
I think.
He's had that name before.
Tiger, isn't Deadites from Evil Dead?
Did I?
Yeah.
Um,
Am I right?
that was
Pretty sure they're from Evil Dead. Like Ash, the person did the Evil Dead, whatever.
Are they original?
The Deadites are a species of undead parasitic demon spirits which feed on the souls of living creatures and possess their bodies.
See, Deadite Dave is a movie buff. In fact, that's one of his podcasts.
Well,
So
okay.
that's probably why he did that.
So yeah, it's from
That makes
Ash
sense.
versus Evil Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, well, we're gonna have our first family debate,
Yeah.
and it makes me sad that Mallow is not here to do it with us, but she has to be at work.
Yeah.
Probably not my
Because we were supposed to do this an hour earlier. Well, like we agreed, but some dickhead son of mine decided, oh no, we gotta go to Walmart at 6:57 when we agreed to meet and to have this podcast together at 7. Who does that?
really the time.
Well,
I actually started a thing with my roommate, and we had to finish it up. And
By the way, y'all, it was not anything important. It was Harry Potter wands. It could have waited till the podcast was over. But moving on, you'll notice that we give everybody a load of crap. If we don't give you crap, we don't love you. That's just how we do. So our first family debate, you are going to tell us your favorite thing and why. You have to defend your favorite.
Favorite thing, what?
Exactly. Every week it's going to be something different.
So what's this week?
This week you have to defend and decide your favorite fast food restaurant.
Go ahead, Lizard.
warned me about this ahead of time, so I couldn't try to figure something.
Ryan, like, I need like advance warning.
I didn't have any either.
I know, this is a surprise episode
So-
here.
It's a quiz. Pub quiz.
Yeah, it's a surprise segment. Yeah, pop quiz.
Hot shots.
Okay, my favorite, but I only like my favorite because of one thing on its menu though.
Okay.
A&W is because the root beer.
A&W root beer is the best.
And the fountain just hits so different. It's so good. Especially at
Fountain soda is always
the
better.
root beer float.
Yeah.
Do you get the giant glass jug of root beer?
When I can, I do. But it's expensive, but I always go there during happy hour between 2 and 5 to get like the half off root beers.
Hell yeah.
We're not paying full price.
So Tiger, what's yours?
I have a favorite restaurant.
Fast food restaurant.
You like Culver's.
I do like Culver's, but they're not my favorite. I don't really have one specific favorite. I like to go to Culver's. I like to go to Arby's. I occasionally like Hardee's. I went to Sonic for the first time. They
What?
Food. Like I don't have one specific restaurant though that I prefer above all others.
That's a lame answer, just so you know.
He likes them all. He likes them all. Okay, Mama.
What?
Fast food wise, for the value and the variety of the menu, I'm gonna have to say my favorite.
She's thinking.
Well, before COVID prices, it's not really a fast food restaurant, but it's fast food. It's
Thinking Jake.
the local gas station, and the chicken.
Rhodes?
Yeah,
Rhodes isn't like a local thing.
well, yeah, Rhodes has a
Yeah, they're all over.
deli inside,
Yeah.
and they had amazing chicken strips, and they were
It's like Chester's chicken, right?
Yeah, it's
Chester's chicken, yeah.
Do they still have it?
Yeah, but,
It does.
but it's so more. It's like
They're skinny and
a
gross.
6-piece chicken strip, just the strips,
Yeah.
It's $12.
$12,
And they're all skinny and small.
and they like half the size of the chicken strips. And I understand that when the chicken shortage was happening, okay, fine, I see that, but just keeping the prices up, that's just being a greedy asshole.
Yeah. There's no reason for it now.
But now I'm gonna have to say good old standby of Mickey D's.
I cannot stand Mickey D's. How about you, Tiger?
I literally hate Mickey D's.
But if there's anybody has leftovers of McDonald's in the fridge, they always manage to disappear into your face.
Yeah,
Explain that.
Yes, the sausage and cheese McMuffins. Yes, that's it. I don't ever eat any other like
You eat the burgers
non-breakfast.
that's left over
I
there?
do not. I do not.
What? At McDonald's?
Yeah.
I do not eat any of the burgers or any of the nuggets that are
You,
in
you,
it.
you eat the breakfast sandwich.
Exactly, and that's my favorite meal. So yes,
I know you
do eat
love
those.
breakfast. I know.
Well,
What's your
I'd have
favorite?
to say Burger King.
Why?
Well, I
Because-
don't really like any of them for lunch. Okay, but for breakfast, it have to be Burger King, Sonic for breakfast, because they got good breakfast. Anything else, I just can't. I don't like.
So you're not a lunch fast food person.
I'm not, no, or dinner, fast food person. Just the breakfast.
Interesting. We know that you're the root beer lover, Lizard. What's your favorite thing to get at your? What's your favorite thing to get out? Just do you have a favorite thing, Tiger?
I have a few favorite things. Like if I'm going to Arby's, it's always the roast beef sandwich. Always the roast beef. Gotta have that. I used to love McDonald's Shamrock Shake until they mucked that up. Culver's is always a butter burger. Gotta have their butter burgers.
I got good burgers.
I can't think of anything else right now off the top of my head.
Well, that was a terrible debate.
Why was that?
We have to do better. That was our first one. The first ones always suck. So we will get better at this.
Why would it be a debate?
Give us any warning to plan.
Well, that's the whole point. Is that it's every I don't think about it ahead of time either. I just randomly pick
I just
one.
thought of one.
No. Because any debate you watch, the people have time. They know what the subject matter is. They know the approximate timing of everything. They're able to actually sit there and think about arguments. they would make
Fine.
and potential
Next week, the subject is your favorite subject in school.
No.
Recess.
No,
That's going to be horrible because I don't
Next
remember.
week.
So
Well, next week I'll say recess again.
I thought it was one of my favorite foods though. Well,
Lizard has an opinion finally. Here we go.
I'm sorry. It is not a national big chain fast food. It's not even like an actual restaurant. Like 2-minute drive from our house is this fast food truck that is rent a spot outside this business, and it just sits there. It's like this. It's family owned. It's a sushi truck.
Yeah.
It's a sushi truck, and they have like spring rolls, goiza, which is just basically like fried dumplings. They have sushi rolls in it, which my favorite is their Bubba roll and the Philadelphia roll. I put eel sauce on top of the Philadelphia roll.
Whoa, Philadelphia roll, folks.
Yeah, and it's so good. I've had Tiger try it. Tiger does not like sushi, so he tried a bite for me when he first came down here. He did not like it. I'll never make him try it again. I had him try it once. He tried it once for me. He didn't like it. I'm the only one in the family though who really likes sushi, so I don't think I'm a popular opinion. Papa likes noodles, but the noodles from the restaurant is greasy because you're gonna get like chicken, steak, and all that stuff. But the sauce is made with the grease and everything. But I usually stick to my 2 sushi rolls.
Their fried rice is really good. I've had that there.
Yeah, and for less than honestly, it's about $8 or $9 for each roll, but it's so good and it's so worth it because you get like two rings or 2 lines of the sushi roll.
That's a lot. Well, I know that when you guys get it, and I know Mallow buys you like a whole bag of it all at once.
I actually am on really good terms with the sushi truck people. They recognize me every time I come up there, no matter how I dyed my hair or whatever. They always recognize me. But right now, the lady, the cashier's lady who I always talk to at the front, I don't know her name. She doesn't know my name. I have actually given them Christmas cards and sake as a Christmas gift. None of us know each other's names though. She's actually in the hospital twice a week now for cancer treatments.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
That's why the sushi truck has been having it. Is
that why they were closed for a couple months?
They actually closed for like a month because of that. Well, they went back to their home country to go vacation, and when they came back, I guess they were starting treatment and everything.
Oh.
So I actually have to check on Facebook now, their Facebook page, whether they're going to be able to serve sushi with the hibachi that day.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. Their sushi's great.
I mean, yeah, if she's sick, that's all they can do.
Oh yeah. But I told her I wish her the best. I'm not really a religious person, but I told her whatever she believes in, I hope it gives her the strength and she gets healthy quickly.
That's awesome.
Again, like, sushi's not a big thing for a lot of people. A lot of people don't like sushi, they don't like fish, they don't like it, but I do.
That sushi truck's pretty busy at times.
Like,
Yeah, there's
Turn out
always
you like it.
people there.
oh yeah, I was like, I went there before it actually got kicked off, and I was posting on Facebook every time I got sushi to go check out the sushi truck. And now every lunchtime they're busy.
Yeah, this child was so excited when that sushi truck opened. Like the very first day, she was like, Malo, we gotta go get sushi. They have sushi. Let's go, Malo. Let's go get sushi. And even though it is, in my opinion, expensive, it is still way cheaper than like the big restaurants like the Hibachi or is that what it's called?
Hibachi,
Japanese-
yeah.
No guns.
Oh, and Shogun.
Yeah, but they have hibachi too.
Places like that,
That's not right here
crazy
anymore.
expensive,
I think hibachi
So-
was like a buffet.
And these people, they make it fresh, and they really are super friendly. They're like they gave us what was that bubble juice stuff we got in the cool jar?
Sodas. They're Japanese sodas.
Yeah, and they were really good, but the bottles were so cool because the opener was a little glass ball that to open it you had to drop it down
Press it in there.
Yeah. And we couldn't fit it took us forever to figure out how to open them. But once we did, they were really good. And I think they had given us one to try. Because we said we wanted to try every flavor.
Well, because I bought like 3 of them, they put the price from $2.50 down to $2 each. And they're basically 50 cents off.
Yeah, they're always so friendly because they're like, "Oh, you want to try something new? Okay, we'll let you try it." Yeah, and they're just super friendly, and I'm sad I hope
Yeah.
I'll say a prayer for her because I didn't know about that.
It also helps that whenever was able to work, I would like tip them between 10 and $20, so a lot.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, and when when you work for
They weren't
yourself,
popular. That they weren't a big thing during.
Yeah.
I was like, keeping business.
well, yeah, because the people who really enjoy that, I mean, yeah, that's like every summer, Mallow gets super duper excited over the snow cone stand.
Yo, yeah.
Because she's lactose intolerant, like severely. So if she has any kind of dairy, she gets very violently unhappy. So
toilet.
the snow cone stand is like her go-to in the summer, And now she's got me kind of addicted too. She took you to the snow cone stand when you were here, right, Tiger?
Yeah,
I knew, because she takes everybody there.
because I think we went to the snow cone stand. We went to that one festival a while back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was what, early June.
The carnival we talked about before.
Yeah.
We went there for another thing, like as we drove through one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, the one that's right by our house. And the thing is literally like a half a mile from our house, so it's real. Every time she goes anywhere, she's got to pass it.
Yeah.
And so the temptation is constantly there. And now she's got me addicted to them because there's one called Butter Beer or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's basically butterscotch snow cone, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What's your favorite summertime treat?
It's ice cream.
Ice cream.
It's ice cream or what's the other stuff that they
Custard?
sell? Custard, yes. Custard actually is a big one. So,
Yeah, that's mostly what they have around here. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of ice cream.
but no, I like ice cream and custard this summer.
Yeah.
Or in winter, ice cream and custard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what temperature it
Yeah.
is. You're always hot.
I like ice cream's good any time of the year though.
And you're always hot too, right, Tiger?
No, I like it cold.
That's what I'm saying. You're always hot.
Their house stays at like 62 degrees.
So,
I'm buckled.
Papa, Mallow, and Tiger are the hot ones. Me and Lizard are the cold-blooded ones, I guess, and we're always frozen.
Like it is like 80 to 90 degrees outside, but every time we come visit Tiger, I have to be wearing pants. I have to bring a jacket, hoodie,
blankets. She delicate.
Yeah.
It very rarely gets close to 70 in the house here and that. Only when we're making sure the thing has time to be thaw. And like today, we went out to the store and we got back and looked. It is 83 fucking degrees. It's 83 degrees out there right now, and I'm just like, fuck that shit. So.
Yeah, it's pretty hot for inside.
No, that was
83.
outside.
Oh, outside?
Yeah.
That's not
See,
hot.
I love it. Like today, it was 90, I think, today.
Yeah, it wasn't, I mean,
And the sun was pretty good. But I thought I was like a lizard on a rock, man. I was like, oh, shine your light on me. Because the warmth really, really, really helps my joints.
yeah.
You know, and so for me, it's like, oh, it feels amazing. And then we went to the ice cream or the custard place after the pool, and they keep it cold in there because ice cream.
Yep.
And we were still damp from coming from the pool, and I about froze to death in there. And of course, we're eating ice cream on top of all that, and it's cold. And we get up outside, and I'm like, oh, thanks Jesus, I about froze to death in there.
It was warm outside.
It felt so good.
It was like you just walked right into a heat bubble.
I'm a summer person. You're a winter person. And somehow...
No, I like summer. I just don't like it I don't mind it hot. I just don't like,
Well, it hasn't been humid. It really, this summer,
Okay.
compared to most
Yeah.
here, it hasn't been nearly as humid as normal. But I don't get out near as much. But anytime I've gone out, it's been nice.
Because I don't mind sweating when I'm doing work.
Wait. Y'all are telling me it normally gets more humid than what it's been lately?
Oh, yeah. This is nothing.
No, we're trying to fucking kill me.
No, what we're going to do is it's called sweating to the oldies. You just sweat it off, and then you're going to be a whole new man.
Or you could just buy a portable air conditioner.
I bought Auntie 420 as really, really, really bad hot flashes. And so I bought her a little portable air conditioner that she can take with her anywhere. So, and it's a little like desktop version, and it's like, what, the size of a printer maybe? If that. So, yeah, those things exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I like seeing stuff. Like, the store I'm at right now, it has like a small little, almost like a cube-shaped one. From what I've heard, though, they don't work really well. The specific brand doesn't.
Well, I bought mine online. Probably Amazon, because, whatever. But yeah, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like crazy expensive. I can't afford to spend a ton of money on my friends.
Yeah.
Wish I could. But yeah, so. All right, guys. Well, that is our low-key Friday night here in the Midwest with the fam. Minus Mallow, because her little booty working. And I know, but that overtime is nice. All right, y'all. You have a fabulous weekend. Hopefully, we'll get to chat to you again some more later. Get some more info out there, and hopefully, we'll get to have some guests on for you guys to talk to soon. So, y'all be safe.
And don't pee in the public pool.
Why?
Crank the AC.
Bye.